Hello, Taurus. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing your November monthly reading. Also, be sure to check out my other channel, Into the Unknown Tarot. We do daily collective readings over there. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Taurus for the month of November. You have between the lines, hidden meaning, vague, speculate, implicit. And on the bottom is unexpected, surprise, unpredictable, shocking, unusual. All right. Let's get the Twisted Oracle. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for Taurus for the month of November. One more. We have GPS, Jackass, and Shattered. Someone's finding out something about someone else. This could have something to do with where someone's going. On the bottom is funeral. So that's about an ending. That Jackass card doesn't come out very often, so. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the tarot. So we're going to start with the overall energy. Tell me about the, okay. Shared vision, partnering with others who share your dreams, sense of alignment, working together, and shared purpose. On the bottom is one-sided story, perspective from only one viewpoint, bias, unfairness, neglects, counter arguments. So what this is making me feel like is someone is under the impression that there's a shared vision here, that two people see things the same way or want the same things. Tell me about shared vision. You have the Four of Pentacles, the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. It looks like someone's withholding something here. On the bottom is the Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Empress. Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and Eight of Wands. What this looks like to me is one person is thinking about plans for the future. Someone here is making plans for the future in regards, with their person. And it looks like the other person is thinking about leaving. They're not saying anything, but they're thinking about leaving, becoming single. It doesn't look like they've done this yet. So that may be what's unexpected. Someone here may just up and leave. Tell me about shared vision. Mask. Yeah, I'm telling you, someone here is wearing a mask. They're not saying what they're thinking. Bridging the gap. Yeah, they're making plans to become single. And the Owl's about wisdom. This person may end up communicating this. Concern on the bottom. All right, so let's see the first half of November. Tell me about the first half of November for Taurus. Have flirting with danger, risky or potentially harmful behavior, pushing boundaries, understands negative consequences. On the bottom is unexpected blessings. Surprise brings joy and abundance, positive outcomes, feels grateful, filled with surprise and appreciation. Hmm. Tell me about flirting with danger. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. I'm telling you, someone here is planning on leaving. And the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. This is about taking action to leave one thing behind to take action towards something else. Someone's waiting to take action. Sun in reverse, there's a lack of clarity here. I feel like when this person does this, it's going to be very unexpected for the other person. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands, the Magician. Two of Cups in reverse, waiting to break up. Page of Cups. This is like an apology. This is like, I'm sorry, but I'm leaving. And Death, taking action to put an end to something or in something. Tell me about flirting with danger. Pathway. This is something that has taken a long time or gone on for a long time. It can be the direction you're going in. I think this person has been planning this for a while. But the thing about this is they're not giving the other person any indication of this. Snake, deception. Yeah, see that for the other person, it's going to be like, we made all these plans. What happened here? And marriage, ending the marriage or the relationship. Yeah. So let's see the second half of November. Tell me about the second half of November for Taurus. Tell me about the second half of November for Taurus. All right, let's split the deck. See if that helps. Second half of November for Taurus. Ignored red flags, refusing to see the truth, makes up excuses, blinded by love, wears rose-colored glasses. So someone may not be seeing the signs in regards to someone preparing to leave, or not seeing signs or cues that something is off. On the bottom is rumor mill, secrets spreading quickly, gossip spreading like wildfire, too many people in your business. So it's not really saying anything about why this person is leaving. It's more about the secrecy or no preparation that this is about to happen, or no expectation that this is about to happen. Ignored red flags. King of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Four of Cups. And the Nine of Wands in reverse. This person, King of Swords in reverse, this is either someone who's lying or not communicating something. Four of Cups is like boredom, complacency, giving up. This person seems to have just already checked out of the relationship. It's not giving the reasons behind that, but it's clear that this person is intending on leaving. King of Swords in reverse, Four Cups, Nine of Wands in reverse. It could be that this person is just not saying that they do share the same vision that the other does. And instead of communicating that, they're just going to leave. We have Strength, the World, ending a cycle, and the Eight of Pentacles. There's a possibility here this could be a relationship that maybe there's been separation or a breakup and this has come back together and this is like a second try, because this is indicating like this person has tried to work on this and is giving up. Let me get some more here. Tell me about Strength, the World, the Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. So we have the King and Queen of Swords there. The Chariot. Yeah. There's either been troubles in the relationship or this is some sort of second chance situation. And this person's giving up on that. Moving on, moving forward, moving out, ending a cycle of moving on, moving forward, moving out. This Queen of Swords with Strength with the King of Swords in reverse is giving like they think the other person, like they can handle this. They're strong. They can handle this. But apparently they're not strong enough to communicate what they're planning on doing or what they're thinking. Tell me about ignored red flags. Seems like they maybe not saying something out of fear. Wealthy man, so that can be a wealthy man, but that's like husband, father energy. Romantic woman. And the Tree, family or health. So someone is feeling this is what is best for them. I don't think the one who's dealing with this is going to see this coming. I don't think they're expecting this. So let's see the outcome. Tell me about the outcome for Taurus. A peaceful resolution, finding a calm and amicable solution to conflict, harmonious outcome, cooperation, and respect. On the bottom is bonds forged in fire, strong connections built through shared struggles, strong and resilient relationship. So gonna is this relationship gonna end or not? Peaceful resolution. Tell me about peaceful resolution. High Priestess in reverse, Pisces energy. The Moon, more Pisces energy. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, this is what's being hidden is being revealed. A Priestess in reverse, the Moon, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Magician. Five of Swords. And the Four of Swords. This is separation. The secret is someone's turning their back. This is being revealed when someone takes that action. So this is being revealed when it happens. Tell me about Magician, Five of Swords, Four of Swords. It seems to me, Six of Pentacles, that's balance, equal give and take. Nine of Wands in reverse. See, it's saying someone's giving up on the relationship. And the Hierophant in reverse. This is ending, but I feel like it seems as though the other person is going to be like, if you don't want to be here, then leave. Or if that's what you choose to do, it doesn't seem like there's going to be a fight here. This seems more like do whatever makes you happy. Or I don't want you to stay if you don't want to stay. Peaceful resolution. The Heart. It's showing like there's still love here. The Ship, moving on, moving forward, moving out. And the Clock, divine timing or a certain time. So this looks like separation. So there may be some kind of compromise here. This person may be like, why don't we just separate for a while and see how things go? Maybe we can try to work through this. Person who's dealing with this is definitely not willing to just give up on this relationship. It seems like there's been things happen here and they're wanting to continue to work through it. So tell me about the advice for Taurus. Sexcapades, entanglements, romantic or sexual exploits, secret sex acts, unexpected flings, forbidden. I didn't see any of that. On the bottom is dirty little secret, shameful or embarrassing info that someone goes to great lengths to cover up, damaging, immoral. Oh my goodness. So like I said, that it wasn't telling me why this person was wanting to leave. So it could be due to a third party. I was having a little bit of hope for this relationship till that came out. Sexcapades. King of Pentacles in reverse. This is a lack of stability or commitment. It's also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Tower in reverse. Oh, and the World in reverse. Four Swords on the bottom. There's definitely separation happening here. To be honest, I don't know. This person may leave without the other knowing that there's some sort of third party situation going on here, because it's indicating like there still is like separation, but not a total breakup. Because it's saying this person is trying to do this with and avoid a tower. So they're trying to do this and not be detected in regards to what's going on. I feel like the other person doesn't want the relationship to end. King of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the World in reverse, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, see, feeling lucky. Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Four Cups. Yeah, that's what's happening here. In the advice, it's saying this person's feeling lucky. I feel like the other person is saying, let's just separate for a while and try to work on this. That is the offer that's being made here. So I don't know if the other person's taking it or not, but it's still, this person is avoiding a tower by making the other unaware of something. Tell me about sexcapades. Ooh. The Wheel of Fortune is big changes also. So this could be like tables turning, because this is about the garden or the park is about a social gathering or something being out in the open. The tower is governments, businesses, institutions. It can be the courts or divorce. An occupation. Someone here is definitely wanting to work on it. I feel like it's the one dealing with this is I think it's because they don't know what's going on here. But what I feel like the advice is saying is you might want to work on it now, but when you find out the truth, you're going to want to end things. See, I feel like this person's going to be shattered when the truth is revealed. It's saying this person is a jackass, and it is about where they're going. This may even not necessarily be about this person leaving. This may be just like in a relationship type sense. This may be just talking about where this person is going. Like if they go like on business trips or trips with their friends or whatever it is. It's saying they're not telling someone where they're going. So closing messages for Taurus for the month of November. Says, I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. And on the bottom is there are feelings of anger inside me that I need to release before I explode. All right, and the Vampire Oracles. Messages for Taurus for the month of November. Messages for Taurus for the month of November. You have sacrifice, renunciation, offering, letting go. On the bottom is religion, canon, rules, commandments. Number 35. As in humans' lives, there is great resistance to choice, and you may ask of us, what is choice to do with sacrifice? The name upon this card. The choice is at the very heart of sacrifice, for life with its multiplicities of possibilities demands that you make your choices, and for many of you, we notice again and again that you refuse to make the choice, and then you are forced to make one, but one that suits another. It is time for you to examine what you value most, and what you would least wish to give up. The word sacrifice, and we know this as we have lived long, is a way of making the thing you give up sacred. It is a loss. It is painful. It matters. Therefore, the void that is left means something and must be filled with something that means more. For so many of you, you will not choose. You wish to be good to all. You wish to let down none. You do not think about what is best, for what is best is that which sets your blood alight and makes the song of your soul soar. What is best is that you know your own heart and know your own code, and adhere as closely as possible to what is noble about you. There will not be time for all, space for all, love for all. You may protest, you may wonder, what of loving everyone unconditionally? But that is an illusion. Even in love, you must choose. So we say now, you must sacrifice something. You must give up something that is precious. By doing so, make it beautiful. Make it worth it. Make it count. And make this deliberate. Do not play victim. Make your choice and be powerful and compassionate at once. It says your compassion, heart, and empathy will grow as a result of the sacrifice you are now being asked to make, not by another, but by your own soul. You are strong enough to do this, but you have never known for sure because you've never put yourself to the test. Now you will, and you will see just how strong you truly are. All right, Taurus, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.